How's everyone going? Cold day, back again, dropping another video. Right, everyone keeps asking me to do a video on fucking tricks that cons play on cons, right? Not necessarily new cons, everyone keeps saying new cons and everything. No, not necessarily new cons. Like, in prison to buy the time and stuff, you might play tricks on each other. Doesn't always happen and stuff, you know what I mean? Right, but like when I was the new one on the cleaners, for example, I get kecked, right? Kecked is where someone comes behind you. You might be having a conversation with someone where your back turns someone, they'll come behind you, they'll pull your kecks down, right? They've done it, right, too many times, right? I got pissed off, right? It went to a point where I thought I was getting wound up with it, and I offered someone into the pad, but they didn't want it. So that was that. I just had enough, right? I can take a joke as much as the next person, but I was wound up, right? It just kept happening too much. I was getting wound up with it, and then one of the lads, right? It not happened for ages, right? And a fit nurse, yeah. It was a fit nurse, right? They used to come onto the twos, right? And he kecked me in front of all. I was fuming. My head nearly fell off, right? For those that don't know, my head falling off is like a saying where, like, you can't handle it, you can't cope, sort of thing, like, yeah. Fucking hell, like, you could go for a shower, right? Because obviously you do have female screws within prison, yeah, and you can go for a shower, put your stuff on the side, right? And then while your back's turned and you're all soaped up and lathered up and your face in the shower, someone will run in, grab your clothes and fuck off down the landing, right? Now, if there's a fits female screw on, right, you can't just stay in the fucking showers, can you? Because they're going to call bang up eventually, so at some point you got to come out, yeah, mate. Yeah, so that's embarrassing. It's happened to me a couple of times. I've had to walk down the fucking landing and that start bollock naked. It goes on, guys, believe it or not. It's prison, but like I say, it's a laugh and stuff, and you have a joke and stuff. And like, if two people are in a cell, right, you just pull the door to, and you put, there's like a lock, and you put a lock across, right. That goes on. You got some people that think it's funny to spike people with drugs, whether it's LSD in a brew. People put LSD trips into people's cups and stuff, and then they're hallucinating and stuff. I don't find that funny, to be honest, because like I say, people can have bad turns on it and stuff, and it can fuck them up for life. Yeah, man. Then you've got people spike each other with spice, where they walk over, they're having a burn. Yeah, it looks like burn. You say, can you have some? They give you some, and the next minute you fucking you comatose on the deck in a catatonic state, like off your nut and that, like just fucked up on spice. It's not funny though. You can become addicted and so on and so forth. Fucking hell, like I used to go to the table, I used to put my drink down, right? I used to have like a Vimto bottle, right? I used to fill with water, or I'd have some Vimto in it and then I put water in it. People have fucking put salt and pepper. When I went to, like, if I forgot something, I go back to my pad, they'd be putting salt and pepper in my fucking bottle. Like I say, there's having a laugh and then people getting bullied, right? Like I said, I'm a 6'4", 20 stone guy, right? I won't be bullied, but like I say, I used to pull it on other people. People used to pull it on me. We used to just prank each other, yeah, man. And then, like I say, it's just passing the time and stuff and having a laugh. Prison's a very like boring place, isn't it? You know what I mean? Even as cleans and stuff, we used to like we'd throw bedding pack up and stuff, and like you'd have your back turned, they try and knock you over with the fucking bedding pack, because the bedding packs are quite heavy. When they launch them at you, you can knock it over and stuff. And just general fucking about, like people, like you go back to your pad, people will turn your pad upside down, like they pull your mattress off the fucking thing. They fucking pulled all your clothes off the shelves, your fucking canteens everywhere. Just general fucking, like, fucking about and having a laugh. Like I say, you got to have a personality and you got to have a sense of humour in prison to get by, you know what I mean? No one likes a boring cunt, do they? Then other times, yeah, in Forest Bank, the prison I was in, we used to have plastic plates, yeah. Well, you could buy them, but they were like £2.60 something on canteen, robbing cunts, yeah. And we go down, right, with my plate, and I put my plate down, my knife and fork and my drink, right, and I turn around and they'd be fucking gone, mate, right, and they wouldn't tell me where it was, and I was rolling over the table and fucking looking high and low, couldn't find it. Found it eventually, and then got my own back in a different way. Like I say, people think it's funny to play tricks on each other. Some people might have a blast of a spliff, right, and they like spice or fish as it's known in prison, and blow it in your face. People might hide your clothes when you come in for a visit. People might fucking, like, if you've got drugs or something stashed in your pad, they might take it and move it. Then you become paranoid and think you've lost it, or the screws have found it and you're going to get a nick in. Fucking hell. Or we used to go to fucking people's doors, right? This is one thing we did, right? It was quite funny, right? As a cleaner, right, we're out all the time because we have to clean people's cells and move them to the main. Like, if they've got loads of bags, we take them down to the main and keep the fucking, like, keep the wing clean and ticking over, yeah. And, right, the screw started doing the move, right? So we grabbed a load of Samaritan bags, yeah. Went to some kid's pad, right? Me and this kid who was a practical joke on the cleaners. Slid some bags through the door and said, "There, pack up, you're moving," right? And he was new to the jail, right? Never been in prison, right? We told him, "You're going to A1, yeah." No, A2, right? And like A2 used to be the jungle, right? It used to be just ruthless wing, yeah. It used to be like notoriously just going off all the time, people getting shanked and kicking off. It was a bad wing, yeah. It was the worst wing in jail for violence, right? And we said, "Oh, you'll be all right. What you do, yeah? You tie your fucking, like, your pillars around your stomach, right? And you, just in case anyone stabs you, all right?" And the kid was shitting himself, right? But he was packing it up. Said, "Listen, the screw's going to be put down in a bit, yeah. Get on your buzzer when you've packed all your stuff," right? This kid had a lot, like, even though he'd not been in that long, right? He still had quite a lot of stuff. Like, his proper comfort and everything. He'd loaded all, he packed all his bags, right? Everything, mate. Like, proper was for ages pacing up and down, right? And then the screw come up to him. He was on his buzzer, right? The screw come up and said, "What on your buzzer for?" He said, "Boss, I'm moving." He goes, "No, you're not." He unpacked his stuff. The screws actually went back and told him, "Yeah, you are." And they moved him down the main. So he got fast tracked, man. He'd not even been in jail before, poor bastard. A2 weren't that bad. It was just like, it's got better on there since. But that was just another fucking thing. Like, people used to, like, they'd say, "Oh, like," it was just crazy, like, some of the shit that used to go on. Like, if someone's having, like, a mental health episode, right, because a lot of people in prison with mental health issues, right, they'd be, like, goading him to slash up and stuff. That's not funny, that's not a joke. People do that. It's pathetic. I don't like it. Like I say, then the people have got issues, yeah, and they shouldn't be exploited and stuff. Don't like that. But like I say, just like fucking about and moving stuff and joking and locking you in pads and stealing your clothes and kecking you, hiding your clothes when you're coming up to visit, stealing your canteen, locking you out of your own pad. Fucking hell, I remember once, right, I was just in my pad and one of the lads just come in and just got his kit off, start all naked, dancing on my bed, right, and dancing on my side, just absolutely just, I was just sat there chilling, right, and the kid just walked in, right, and just got naked and just started dancing on my bed and everything. Then we went into someone else's pad and just started just raving, full on raving. He always had his music loud, one of the cleaners, right, good mate of mine, and we went into the pad and me and these two other lads, yeah, were just like absolutely just like raving and just fucking about, man, just having a laugh and passing the time. And like I say, in prison, yeah, you've got to be, there's no, like, it's not like prison, like you become friends dead easy, right? It's not like you'll become friends with people if you're a quiet kid and you keep yourself to yourself, then you'll be fine. Like I say, there are people that get into debt and have issues and stuff, but you'll be sweet. Like I say, part and parcel of it, and having jokes and having laughs and stuff, it's all fun and games. If you imagine, right, someone walking, like, imagine someone going to the shower, getting their clothes nicked, and having to walk down the fucking landing, start bollock naked, right? It's quite funny. And like I say, the screws just like, oh, what the fuck? I did it, right, and there was a scowl screw that he was getting on a bit, but it was actually safe, yeah. I used to didn't like him, but then when I got to know him as a cleaner, he was sweet, right? And I was getting about the landing and stuff, and he said he was going to have work off, time off, sick, having seen me naked, and all that sort of my thought. And like I say, it goes on. But yeah, there's no like vicious, like out and out vicious like tricks you can play on each other and stuff. But cons play tricks on cons and stuff. There's that many tricks that cons can play on each other. I've probably missed quite a few of them out and stuff. Like I say, I can only talk through my experience and what I've done and what I've been part of. Like I say, and you know what? Yeah, like I say, prison's what you make it, right? You can either sit behind your door depressed and panic and worry and everything else, which people do, or you can just get your head into your jail and have a laugh and pass the time. And if you have a laugh and pass the time and stuff, the time will actually fly. Like, time goes quick in jail. As a cleaner, it goes faster because you're always grafting, because you keep your mind occupied and stuff. But even the lads behind the door, time goes pretty quick, guys. And like I say, when you're out on social and association and stuff like that, playing tricks on each other, having a laugh, playing pool, playing fucking table tennis, gambling, doing a bit of this and a bit of that, right? It all passes the time, doesn't it, guys? Right, listen, I hope this has answered a few questions. It's not the best video I've ever done because, like I said, I've been asked to do it quite a few times. So I've done it. Hope it answers a few questions for you guys. As always, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Speak to you soon. Bye.